Hi guys, welcome to a brand new episode of PSLE Maths Secrets Revealed. In today's episode, we are going to explore a very common question, which is called equal stage beginning or end. Okay, let me just write it down for you guys. So this is like a heuristic, like what I tell my students, is like a flavor of ice cream. So equal stage beginning or end. I'll use the slash to represent the or. Okay, so how do we know that is equal stage beginning or end? There is a very important key phrase. So if you like to read it together with me, it goes like this: Joanna and Elisha had an equal number of stickers at first. So equal at first. Joanna gave away 30 and Elisha bought another 12. As a result, Elisha had 4 times as many as Joanna. So 4 meaning 4 units. Okay, let me just annotate clearly. So 4 units. Then it goes to Elisha and Joanna gets 1 unit. As a result of that, how many stickers did each of them add first? So each at first. So for a question like this, usually in the exam, the children have only about, say, 2 minutes, and they are supposed to get the answer quickly, and they have to quickly work out the solution, circle the option, which is highly advised, and to shade the oval on the OAS. So OAS actually represents optical answer sheet. So if you like to know how to get this answer very quickly, so stay with me all the way till the end and the answer will be revealed. Yeah. So how would I actually solve this? I will actually just straight away draw a very simple model which goes like this. So J for Joanna, E for Elisha. I will draw a rectangle of a good size. I would then cut the rectangle into 2, and I actually like to extend the lines up and down, and this is where I'll write the magic word equal. So because of the equal in the question itself, I know for a fact that this is indeed equal stage, but as to is it beginning or in the end, it has to be beginning, alright, because of the 2 words at first. So I'll put that down. I'll actually underline my heuristic, which I've written above the question for the reference, for your reference as well. And it is mentioned that this Joanna gave away 30 of her stickers. So if Joanna gave away 30, this will mean that I need to subtract away 30 from Joanna's bar. Okay, in Singapore we call this bar modeling. And if the space above is 30, right, the space below will also be 30. And what happened to Elisha? She actually bought another 12. That means there's a positive change. There's an additional 12. I will add that in. And because of that, Elisha 4 times as many as Joanna. So Joanna 1 unit. Elisha will be 4 units. So for Elisha being 4 units, right, I will actually draw 2 braces. So a first brace and a second brace. And I'll quickly put down at the bottom of my brace 4 units. And we ask ourselves, 1 unit plus how many units give us 4 units is none other than 3 units. So from my model itself, you can see very clearly that 3 units is actually leading up to 30 plus 12 giving us 42. So if 3 units 42, 1 unit has got to be 42 divided by 3. And that is actually 14, okay, if you do your working. If you are strong in mental sum, no problem, you can also use mental sum. So 42 divided by 3 is 14, but the answer is not 14 because they are actually asking us how many stickers did each of them at first. So if you recall that this is a equal stage question, equal stage meaning both characters have the same number at first. So equal stage beginning, it doesn't matter if I search for this Joanna or Elisha, it doesn't matter. So either one works for us. So Joanna, in this case, is just 1 unit plus 30. So Joanna, at first, right, it will just be 14 plus 30, which leads us to 44. So 44 being our answer, I'll actually use my pencil and circle option 3, and we have found the answer. Okay, but apart from finding the answer, what is actually very valuable is being able to check and to ensure that our answer is correct. So I would like to do the checking as well, since there's some time. So check. How am I going to check it efficiently? Checking doesn't mean working backwards. Checking, in my opinion, the best way of checking is to use another way to find the same answer. So I actually make use of 4 units. So if 1 unit is 14, 4 units has got to be 14 multiplied by 4, which leads us to 56. And if I were to subtract away 12, meaning I'm using this Alicia's amount, because Alicia bought additional 12, and that's why she became 4 units. So if I take 4 units, which is 56, subtract away 12, I will be able to obtain 44 as well. Hence, I will usually like to draw a smiley face. And this is like a confirmation for myself that I've done it right in the exam. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video or if you got anything out of it whatsoever, please hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also comment below, let us know where you guys are tuning in from. That's always good for us to know. And finally, if you are new to this channel and you haven't already, remember, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications button. There's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year we are committed to making weekly videos to hold you accountable and to make this your best year in mathematics. But for now, this is Teacher Ray signing off. Bye bye.